Introduction. Tardigrades, also known as water bears or moss piglets, are microscopic, water-dwelling organisms. They were discovered in 1773 by the German zoologist Johann August Ephraim Goes. Physical description. Tardigrades are about 0.3 to 0.5 millimeters in length. They have 8 legs, each with tiny claws and a segmented body. They may look squishy, but they are covered in a tough cuticle, similar to exoskeletons of grasshoppers and praying mantises. Habitat. They are found in almost every environment around the world, from deep freezing oceans to the hot and humid deserts. They are commonly found in freshwater mosses and lichen, hence the name water bears or moss piglets. Diet. There are 3 types of tardigrades: carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. The carnivores feed solely on small invertebrates. Herbivores feed on algae, fungi, and cyanobacteria. Omnivores equally feed on both. Reproduction. Tardigrades reproduce both sexually and asexually. Males deposit reproductive cells inside the cuticle of a molting female during the mating process. Females lay eggs which hatch into miniature versions of adults. Females typically give birth to 1 or 30 embryos. Survival abilities. They are typically known for their survival skills, tolerating extreme temperatures, radiation, and the vacuum of space. They enter a state called cryptobiosis, where they dry out and suspend metabolic activity. Cryptobiosis explained. In cryptobiosis, tardigrades lose almost all water in their bodies, thus temporarily suspending its metabolism. Their water levels drop to around 1%. They form into a ton, a dried-out state, allowing them to survive harsh conditions. Temperature extremes. Tardigrades can survive temperatures as low as -457 Fahrenheit and as high as 302 Fahrenheit. This adaptability makes them incredibly resilient to temperatures outside and around the world. Radiation resistance. Tardigrades can withstand high LET radiation levels that would kill a human. They have a protective protein called DSUP, which coats their DNA and provides resistance. Their DNA repair mechanisms are highly effective. Space survival. In 2007, tardigrades were sent up to space. They were exposed to the vacuum and solar radiation. They survived, making them the first known animals to do so, thanks to their DSUP protection protein in their DNA and cryptobiosis. Desiccation resistance. Tardigrades can survive without water for decades in the tun state. They accumulate little or undetectable levels of Desiccarate trihylose. Desiccarate trihylose is a biomarker distinguishing hydration states of tardigrades. Oxygen deprivation. Tardigrades are capable of surviving low oxygen environments. They have no respiratory lungs, instead performing gas exchange across their body surface. They enter a state of oxybiosis to endure periods without oxygen. They stay in that state for a few days. Research significance. Studying tardigrades helps scientists understand extreme survival mechanisms. Their unique abilities could be preserved for other biological materials, like blood cells and blood banks, or towards engineering crops that can resist extreme temperatures. They have many other potential applications of biotechnology. DNA protection. Tardigrades produce unique proteins like DSUP, aka damage suppressor, that protects their DNA from damage. Researchers have found that the protein is disordered, which enables DSUP to adjust its structure to fit the DNA shape. Evolutionary history. Tardigrades were believed to have evolved over 500 million years ago. Tardigrades have survived 5 mass extinctions: the Ordovician extinction, the Devonian extinction, the Permian extinction, the Jurassic extinction, and Cretaceous extinction. Fossil record. Tardigrade fossils are rare but provide insight into their ancient origins. The first known tardigrade fossil was discovered in 1940. Earliest known tardigrade fossil dates back to the Cambrian period, where many kinds of invertebrates appeared in the fossil record for the first time. Genetic studies. Genome sequencing reveals insights into their extraordinary abilities. A huge amount of their genome is from foreign DNA. Tardigrades acquire about 6,000 foreign genes from bacteria, plants, fungi, and single-cell organisms known as archaea. This is a process called horizontal gene transfer. Public fascination. Tardigrades have captured public imagination due to their resilience. Many people enjoy listening to the facts about tardigrades, such as how they inspire a new type of grass. They are featured in various types of media and scientific discussions, and many people across the world find them cute. Conservation. While tardigrades are incredibly resilient, habitat destruction affects them. One cause of habitat loss is forest fire, which had a great impact on terrestrial tardigrades. With global warming on the rise, tardigrades may become vulnerable. Conservation of their habitats is crucial for their survival. Conclusion. Tardigrades are a fundamental building block to life's resilience. Their study continues to reveal the marvels of adaptation and survival. This Pecha Kucha provides a concise overview of tardigrades, focusing on their remarkable survival abilities and their significance in scientific research.